You did mention Jared Garantano a minute ago. Let me talk about him for item number 6 on our AT&T SEC Country Live First and 10 list, because our Hale McGranahan, our colleague from SECCountry.com, caught a really interesting piece of video after the game. Of course, Tennessee has the ball down near the goal line, chance to score and win the game, cannot put the ball into the end zone, cannot cross, and Garantano was really just crestfallen about that, to the point that he was sitting on the ground and really inconsolable, but nonetheless, South Carolina quarterback Jake Bentley goes over to console him. Instead of me telling you about it, how about you watch the video here, because it got a lot of attention over the weekend. So you see here the celebration. There's Bentley running over to talk to Garantano, sticks out the hand for the handshake. Garantano does not want to give it to him. Then one of the linemen, or I guess that's probably more like a tight end, walks over to help him off the field. Bentley he's going to shake somebody's hand. This video traveled the globe. It was, I would say, was the most viral video from college football this weekend.
Yeah.
Is it that big of a deal? And I'm not like downing Bentley here. What he did was a nice thing. But people acted like this was like the Restore Your Faith in Humanity video. Was it that big of a deal?
I don't know. I don't know that it was that big a deal to the point where I don't think this happens much, but I don't think a lot of people get to kind of see these moments a lot of times. I mean, you saw Dabo Swinney Friday night go into the Syracuse locker room and actually was taking pictures with players over there and congratulating them on the big victory against Clemson. And that was kind of a lot of people thought that was a bad look. This is not a bad look. This is two very good quarterbacks with two very good futures, and I thought it was excellent. I really did. Going over there to help him up. This wasn't, hey man, let's grab hands and then I'll give you the one-handed hug. This is like the two-handed hug. Like he went in like you hug your grandma and gave him a two-handed hug. I thought it was a great look. I don't know that it should have gone viral, but I thought it was a good look, and it probably went viral because people don't get to see this a lot.
John Rosado says Bentley's an awesome player, major props. He is an awesome player. I'm not doing the opposite of giving him props. I just feel like the players shake each other's hand all the time, and quarterbacks shake quarterbacks' hands. If anything, the thing about the video that sticks out to me is, what is Garantano doing lying on the ground? I want to say, Jarrett, you didn't lose the Super Bowl on the final play. You lost to average as grit South Carolina in a game you didn't even score a touchdown.
You can't do that, B.A.
No, I'm serious.
This is the Super Bowl for him, man. This is his first career start at Tennessee, a program that he probably took that snap to lead off the game and thought, you know what, I can save Butch Jones' job. I can save this program. Didn't get it done and had an opportunity to and missed the throw.
I'm not being a jerk here. I really feel like I'm right about this. That is not a guy who left it on the field. That's a guy who's pouting.
How are you trying to spin that? You're trying to spin it like Butch Jones.
Show me this video one more time. This is not a guy who left it all on the field and bled for his team. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm saying this is a guy who pouted. This is a guy who felt like I waited for my turn and it didn't end up better than this. That's not good body language right there.
No, well, listen, and by the way, he's been sitting there for a while because South Carolina's whole team's almost off the field at this point right there. And I think that tells the story. Listen,
I don't want my quarterback doing that.
I'm never going to knock a guy that's showing emotion because I think that's what Tennessee has lacked for the most part during Jones's tenure there. And so I like the fact that the guy laid it on the line, wore it on his sleeve, and said, you know what, I didn't get the job done. I didn't do what I thought I'd do today, and I'm going to sit on the field and pout about it. That's fine with me. 24-hour rule.
A lot of comments. Well, he's going to sit there for 24 hours?
Yeah, if he wants to, that's fine with me.
John Rosado says this was his Super Bowl BA in Knoxville, where for South Carolina that may be the case.
Thank you, John.
Jeremy Pettis says the Vols quarterback was on the ground crying. He gives the laughing emojis. Jason Lee agreeing with what I said. Kid looked like he was pouting. Stephen Early says, I agree, pouting. Listen, this is not one of those things, I don't say this kind of stuff lightly, but body language for a quarterback matters. It matters more than any other position. I want my quarterback, if I'm Tennessee, being the guy helping other people up, not being the guy that has to be peeled off the ground by the opposing quarterback for South Carolina.
And that's fine. And listen, in week 1, when they were playing Georgia Tech and he was completely disconnected with what was going on, I was one that was all over him. I was like, this guy's got to be better. But I don't have a problem with it if you're going to put all your emotion on the line and put everything on it. This first start is your Super Bowl. If he wants to pout for a minute, I'm telling you, I love the show of emotion for him. I think Tennessee needs more of it.